Are you tired of feeling like life is an overwhelming jigsaw puzzle? Do you ever wish you had a secret weapon that could really help you conquer your to-do list with ease? I know for me growing up, I don't feel like I was ever taught some fundamental tips in regards to planning and making sure that you create to-do lists and how to really stay on top of those tasks so that you can get it all done. So today, we're gonna really unveil some of those top secret planner tips that nobody taught you in school. And it's my hope that through these tips, it will really transform the way you organize your life. So let's get into it. Now, before we dive into the secrets, let's take a moment to appreciate the incredible power of planning. Y'all know a well-organized planner isn't just a tool, it's your personal assistant. It's your time manager, and it's a creative canvas all rolled up into one. It's really a compass that guides you through the chaos of daily life. And it's gonna help you achieve your goals, remember important dates, and even add a touch of artistry to your routines. So let's uncover those top secret planner tips that's gonna revolutionize the way you plan your days, weeks, and months. Tip number 1, and this is the most important, you want to choose the planner that's going to work for your needs. Okay, this is the most important thing because you really need to make sure that you're choosing the planner that's going to suit your unique needs. There are so many types of planners out there. Y'all know, from classic to vertical to horizontal, for personal, health, fitness, and even financial planning. And sometimes that can get overwhelming, but you really want to hone in on that and find the one that aligns with your goals. Tip number 2, fill in the important annual and monthly events. And this is so important. This is the first step in the process for me. I use an at a glance to fill in my yearly goals and my yearly to-dos. And then every single planner layout usually has a monthly. So you want to make sure that you're filling that in as well. Regardless of the layout, planners always have yearly calendars and monthly pages. So use them to jot down non-changing and changing important dates. And that's really going to give you a yearly overview and a snapshot of the upcoming month. Tip number 3 is to schedule planning time daily or weekly or both. And make sure that you're making this a habit. You want to set aside daily or weekly time to really reflect on what's ahead. Now, I do this daily and weekly, but you can do either or. I make time weekly every Sunday to sit down and write down all of my plans. And then I also make time every day to check in with my planner to make sure that I'm on track. Because having that dedicated planning time really helps it to feel less like a chore and more like an opportunity. And that's what you want. Tip number 4 is to splurge on some fun extras. This is always the fun part of the process. I love heading to my local Joann, Hobby Lobby, down to the basement to our shop, Fancy Plans Co., and pick out some fun accessories. So you really want to treat yourself to some fun things like washi tape, stickers, note pages, page markers, paper clips. I mean, the sky's the limit. It really can help you to add that personalized touch to your planner. And I'm telling you, you'd be amazed at what's out there. So head on over to Etsy, Amazon, your favorite shop, see what they have available, grab those items, and that will really help you to spruce up your planner, make it your own, make it decorative, and that way it'll really make you want to open that planner and use it on a daily basis. Tip number 5 is to use sticky notes. I love sticky notes. I have a whole drawer full of them. I'm low-key obsessed because sticky notes really help you to be able to plan for the finer details, or maybe a quick reminder or an upcoming event. They're really fantastic for helping you keep track of the smaller stuff. So remember, sticky notes are your friends. So grab your favorite sticky notes. There are so many different designs out there, so many different elements from blank to pre-written in sticky notes that you really can use to help you to be able to plan more effectively. It also adds a fun flair, and there's so many different ways that you can use them. Tip number 6, and this is an important one, and I get such a sense of satisfaction from this, is to check it off when you're done, okay? Don't forget to check off completed tasks in your planner. I love seeing that check mark. It's like a mini celebration, and it really helps me to stay on track. Because your planner isn't just a task manager, it's a mindfulness tool. So dedicate a few moments each day to plan with intention. Reflect on your goals, priorities, and values as you fill in your tasks and appointments. I'm telling you, this secret practice is going to align your actions with your true desires, really leading you to a more fulfilling and purpose-driven life. Tip number 7 is to get inspired socially. I have so many people that I follow that I really love their planner aesthetic. They really help to keep me inspired and keep me on track to remember to pick my planner up, and they give me ideas on things that I can use in my planner. So you want to get inspired by the planner community. Use that as a resource for you. Explore different YouTube channels, different Pinterest boards, Instagram profiles for some great planner ideas and inspiration. There's so much out there, but don't let it get you overwhelmed. Take it slow, okay? But if you're a newbie, this is going to be a great resource for you. So do some digging, see what you can find, and that way you can continue to be inspired to use your planner. Tip number 8 is to have fun and be creative. This should be a fun process. It shouldn't feel like a chore, okay? So have some fun and be creative in your planner. Really make it your own. This is really your time to do what you want. It's your canvas, and it should be that canvas and that tool for organizing and expressing yourself. So it should be expressive, and it should also be functional. So really unleash your inner artist within, okay? Do it all on those planner pages. Whether you're a doodler, a hand lettering enthusiast, or you just like to use pen to paper, or maybe you love all the stickers. Do you use your planner as a creative outlet? Really add a touch of artistry to your plans, and that's going to make the process more enjoyable, and it's really going to personalize your planner in a way that's going to stand out to you. So again, it makes you want to pick it up and use it every day. Number 9 is to set clear goals or create systems. Your planner is the perfect place to define and track your goals. Or if you're more of a systems person like me, by the way, I do have a video on my channel explaining to you goals versus systems, and so that you can pick which one is going to work best for you, or you can implement them both, which is what I recommend. Whether they're big or small, I'm telling you, putting them in writing makes them more tangible and more attainable. So make sure that you are keeping track of those goals and setting systems for yourself. Number 10 is to track those habits. Now, I love a good habit tracker. To me, it's a game-changing technique, and that can really turn your planner into a personal development powerhouse. Say that fast 3 times, okay? So you should be creating a dedicated habit tracking section in your planner and list the habits you want to cultivate or break. That's important. Not just the ones you want to cultivate, but also the ones that you want to make sure that you are breaking the habit for. Each day, you want to mark off your progress too with a satisfying check mark or a colorful sticker, whatever works for you. And over time, you're going to be amazed at how these tiny victories really add up to significant changes in your life. Tip number 11 is to prioritize your tasks. That's so important, okay? You want to eat the frog. I don't know if you've ever heard that expression before or read the book. Do the important things first. Make sure you are using your planner to prioritize tasks by importance and deadlines. It's really like having your own personal assistant, and we all love a personal assistant, right? It's gonna help you to focus on what matters most. Tip number 12, and it's probably something that a lot of people forget about, and that's the plan for relaxation and self-care. Remember to schedule downtime and self-care. Sometimes for me, I have to write it in my planner in order for me to do it. Otherwise, for some reason, I forget about it. I'm always putting others first and doing things for the family, and that can sometimes have me to forget about myself. But it's important that you relax and that you have downtime and that you are taking care of your self-care. It's really essential for a balanced and fulfilling life. So make sure that you are taking time for yourself and planning for that. Tip number 13 is to do weekly and or monthly reviews. You remember the old saying, look before you leap? Well, apply this wisdom to your planner by incorporating weekly or monthly reviews. And at the end of each week or at the end of each month, take a moment to reflect on your accomplishments and your setbacks. And when you do have accomplishments, celebrate your wins. And if you have setbacks, adjust your plans for the week accordingly. It's really a secret that's going to keep you on track and really boost your motivation. Now, here are some tips that have really helped me to see the value in planning and what it's done for me. Tip number 14, it's going to reduce your stress. Okay, a well-organized planner, it just reduces your stress because it's going to provide structure and it's going to prevent last-minute rushes. It's really your secret weapon against the chaos. Tip number 15 is that it increases accountability, and it's sometimes uncomfortable, but we all need to be accountable to things, and writing down your commitments in your planner is going to hold you to those things and make you accountable, and it's really going to increase your commitment to follow through on those things. Tip 16 is that it's going to improve your decision making. A planner really does assist you in making informed decisions because it's going to provide a clear overview of your responsibilities and your opportunities. Tip number 17 is that it's going to facilitate communication. So share your planner with your family. For me, I have my personal planner. I used to have a personal planner and a family planner, but now I keep it all in my personal planner, and then I have a family calendar, and then I also have some digital elements that I've incorporated as well. So that way I can make sure that everybody stays informed, okay? Even if you have a work planner and you want to share that with your colleagues, so that way you can facilitate the communication and coordination, that's a great idea as well. It's really a teamwork booster for you to be able to use a planner and keep everybody in the loop so that everyone stays on the same page. And finally, tip number 18 is that it's going to foster a sense of achievement. And we all need to know that we're on the right track and we need a pat on the back from time to time. So each completed task or goal in your planner really provides that. It really gives you a sense of accomplishment and it boosts your self-esteem. And we all need that. It's really a powerful motivator. That's why I'm such a big advocate for using a planner. Again, whether that's a digital planner or a paper planner, that can really help you to feel like you're achieving all that you want to achieve in life. So that's it, guys. Those are my top secret planner tips that no one ever taught you in school. At least for me, I don't feel like growing up. Now, I was born a little bit back in the day. We're not going to say age or anything like that, okay? But I don't really feel like the teachers taught us about planning, the importance of planning, the importance of writing things down. Unless I just wasn't listening in class, I don't really feel like that was a thing, but I feel like it's totally a thing now. And so that's why I wanted to arm you with these secrets that I've learned over the years, because planning is no longer just a mere tool. It's really a secret weapon for conquering your daily challenges, achieving your dreams, and infusing a dose of creativity in your life. So remember, the best planner is the one that you enjoy using. So don't hesitate to experiment with these tips to find what works best for you. Happy planning, y'all, and may your days be filled with organized success and a touch of artistic flair. So thank you guys so much for joining me today. I really appreciate you stopping by to catch this video. Hopefully it gave you some inspiration, which means you'll consider subscribing to my channel. Of course, I want you to give me a thumbs up on this video if you were inspired. And as always, I hope that you'll come back by and catch another video, in which case I'll see you then.